Well, good morning. My name is Scott Buchan, and it's my privilege to share with you this morning about God's work in my life. I really had the blessing of growing up in a Christian home. Both my parents were believers. Got three brothers, and church was just a huge part of our life. We were there every time, almost every time the church doors were open, we were there. And so I just have that great foundation of God's word at a young age, and seeing the faith in my parents, and just watching them walk with God. But I do remember probably about the age of 6, somewhere in there. Don't remember my exact age, but I remember I have a brother who's 4 years older than me, and we were playing in my room one day, and he sat me down on the bed and said, you really need to pray to receive Jesus into your heart. And I'm sure he kind of explained it more to me. I don't know how much I understood or really understood, but he's my older brother, and if he said it should be done, then I better do it. But I never forgot that anytime throughout my faith and walk with God, as I've thought about that time where I trusted Christ and knew that I was a child of God. I always think back to that time with my brother. So that was maybe the start of that. But as I grew up in the church, one of the big part of my life, and for those of you who know me, I'm a camp director. Well, I started going to camp, and camp was a huge role in my life, and God just building in my life knowledge of His Word and service and trusting in Him and just learning about how to walk with Him. And especially when I was about a junior high, 12 years old or so, the camp really focused on having a quiet time, and they gave us a devotional book that we could sign up for and get, every month. And I went home from camp making a commitment to do that on a regular basis. And again, it was like age 12 or somewhere in there, junior high. And that is really where I feel like I began to take my walk with God as my own. It wasn't just because my family did it. And I wanted to pursue a relationship with God, understanding His Word and what His plan was for my life, regardless of what my family did. And so it just kind of grew from there. I had a lot of opportunities to serve throughout school and then at camp. And it's just been an amazing journey with God. Of course, with all of our journeys, there's ups and downs and times of where faith kind of seems to wane or you get distracted. But God has been so faithful to walk with me and just remind me, just how much He loves me, how much just the work that Christ did on the cross to redeem me, and that I'm, secure in His hands. And He's faithful. He's faithful as He walks with us and as we parent and in our marriage, and just He's been so good, and so really thankful for the journey that I've had.